From one Blue Jays way in Toronto, welcome to Rogers Center. MLB The Show with a good one coming at you. It's the St. Louis Cardinals and the Toronto Blue Jays. And the starter for Toronto, Dylan Cease. What do you have on him?
Well, I'm interested to see how he utilizes his sinker to this lineup, Boog. You know, it's not necessarily his go-to primary pitch, but he does mix it in when he needs it. He's just got to make sure that it's not flat. Otherwise, it's going to get hit hard. So look for him to throw it up there when he needs a big double play, a ground ball, something like that to get out of an inning, change it up. For a hitter. Also, get those hitters looking down so that it opens up the top of the strike zone, especially late in an at-bat.
Bo Bichette, the leadoff batter, as he swings through it for strike one. And that's in there for a strike, and quickly 0-2. Cease, 30 years old now, and he was a 6th-round draft pick back in 2014. Got him. One out in the top of the first. In the air, right field. 2 down. So Harper stands in.
All around, I think if you asked anyone in this organization who's the best hitter in the lineup, they would say him.
Two down, nobody on. And he chases that one. And that is that. Back now in Toronto. And for the Cardinals here this afternoon, Michael McGreevy. What do you have on him, Chris? Here's George Springer. And the first pitch misses for ball one.
Nope, that's off the plate. Ball 2.
Line drive, base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Batting second.
Springer on the run. Strike in there. Transfer bobbled, and there's no throw. Move to second, and Springer's in there safely. And it's second.
Outside, that's a ball. Ball, that's out.
McGreevy checks the runner. Springer back in on a dive. And that's the second disengagement now. On the ground. And that's a base hit. Here comes Springer around third. Not close. He comes across to score.
He was all over that one. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now. Swinging a ground ball. Bichette whips it to first. One pitch and one out. Anthony Santander at the plate. Fly ball down the line. And it's a foul ball, but it had the distance. 0-1 now. Ground ball up the middle. Win. Throws to first in time.
Batting fifth, third baseman, Kazuma Okamoto.
That one outside. And that's ball one. Runner at second, 2 down. The 1-1 is fouled off. Man on second, 2 down. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Good job to fight that one off. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Base hit into the outfield. Here's the throw to the plate. Stuck in a rundown, trying for home now. And they hold him at third. 90 feet away with 2 out.
Just a great at bat right there. Saw a lot of pitches. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
This one belted deep left field, on its way, gone. He circles the bases, and they boost their lead. It's 4-0. So 2 down. Here's the catcher, Alejandro. Kirk.
Well, a really rough inning out there on the mound. And this is one of those where you learn a lot about a guy's toughness and his ability to turn the page and keep pressing forward.
Brings it in, and the inning is over. Top of the second, so now here's the Cardinals' designated hitter, Alec Burleson.
He's already pitching with a 4-0 lead, so we should see him be aggressive. Fill up the strike zone. Don't issue free passes.
Check swing called strike. 0-2 now. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Batting fifth, shortstop, Mason Wynn.
Hits the top of the zone at 98 for a strike. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. 2 away now. And now Bader up to the plate. Ripped, but it curls foul. And it's fouled away. 2 down, nobody on. Check swing didn't go. Now 1-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that's the bottom of the inning. And now for the Jays, Andres Gimenez. High fly ball out to left field. Bader settles underneath it, and there's one away.
Batting ninth, second baseman, Ernie Woman.
Foul ball. Check swing, and he went. And it's 0-2. Popped up left side. Brings it in. And a couple of quick outs. Back to the leadoff spot in the Blue Jays lineup. George Springer will hit next.
This strong second inning is a confidence builder for him, a relief for his manager. Doesn't have to get into that bullpen quite as early.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Two now. Gets a piece and stays alive. Slides for the stop. Throw to first. It's there, and that's a great play. New inning getting started, and stepping in for the Cardinals, J.J. Weatherholt. That one's in there. That is strike 2. In the air, out towards left center. And there's one away.
Batting eighth, right fielder, Jordan Walker.
First pitch swinging. Swings through that one. Battling here as he fouls it away. Swing and a miss. Struck him out on a slider, and there's 2 gone. 2 down, base is empty. Now here is Victor Scott.
Ball.
Time asked for at the plate prior to the 2-1 pitch. That one fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. 2-2. That one missed.
That's inside.
Wow, this guy's really battling up there as if his run is the game-winning run. I love his tenacity.
Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Got him swinging for the strikeout. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. Back here at Rogers Center, and now for the Jays, Juan Soto.
Juan Soto.
Tap foul at the plate. The 0-1. And that one hammered. That's back there. Gone. He doinks it off the foul pole. He'll take a trot around the bases. And they add on. It's 5-zip.
Well, these Blue Jays doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. And here's a stat for you, Boog. They're making contact with more than 85% of the pitches that they're swinging at. It's pretty special stuff. Not so good if you're out there on the mound.
No, inside.
Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here in the last half of the third. Swing and a miss. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. Now it's the Toronto designated hitter, Anthony Santander. Grounded out his first time up. That one lifted to left. Bader settles underneath it. That's out number 2.
And you know we're living in the launch angle era, but today feels like we're being treated to a throwback performance, talking about those ground ball numbers in this one.
That's to third. Bichette tosses to first, and that'll do it. But the biggest swing of the inning comes right here, a 3-run homer. And the lead is now 5-0. Back now in Toronto. And here's the St. Louis leadoff man, Bo Bichette.
Hey.
Swing and a ball popped in the air. That gets down for a hit. And a good start to the inning.
Anything but pretty right there, but he'll take it every time. Kind of your classic jam shot blooper right there. Made a good pitch on the inside. Gotten to hit it off the handle, but he still muscled it out there. You just have to tip your cap on the mound.
The 0-1. That's a slider for a strike.
Just a really nice slider down and in there. He wants to get the hitter thinking fastball, speed him up, and just subtract some velocity and add a little movement.
Swings through it for the K. Picks up strikeout number 7. 1 out man at first. And up next for St. Louis, Bryce Harper.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
That's in for a strike.
Now, this guy is just filling up the strike zone right now. Don't want to get yourself in an 0-2 hole. You better be ready to pull the trigger on the first pitch.
Check swing. He went 0-2. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Up next for the Cardinals, the designated hitter, Alex Burleson.
He was late there. Strike 1.
So far, this guy's been able to tease the strike zone, gets those swings and misses. Somebody's going to have to shorten up, be a little more patient, and make this guy work in the zone a little more.
The 1-1.
Nope. That's inside.
And that one fouled off. The Jays leading by 5. Top half of inning number 4. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. That's his 9th strikeout so far. Back here at Rogers Center. And now for the Jays, Dalton Varsho.
Dalton Varsho.
Foul ball there.
Ball 1.
And 1-2. Stays alive. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Got him. One out.
Up next for the Blue Jays, catcher Alejandro Kirk.
That's a ball.
He's
Oh,
great
that's
hitting
it.
the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
On the ground to short. Already 2 gone here in the home fourth. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's Andres Jimenez.
Wow, that's 89 on the gun, and it's a changeup. It's like good hitting if you're looking for it, but because of the speed differential between the fastball and that pitch, really hard for a hitter to get on time with it.
That is the inning. We go to the top of the 5th, and stepping in for the Cardinals, Mason Wynn. Out to short. Fires over to Guerrero. 1 pitch and 1 out.
Up next for the Cardinals, left fielder Harrison Bader.
All 1.
That one catches the zone. 1 ball, 1 strike. And a swing and a miss there. Got him looking. 2 up, 2 down.
Up next for the Cardinals, second baseman J.J.
And up next for St.
Weatherholt.
Louis, J.J. Weatherholt. Got it started a little too early. Strike 1. And a big swing and a miss.
Now this offense has just been locked down. Almost 5 full innings of shutout baseball.
Got him swinging for the K. And his 11th strikeout in this one, really racking up the whiffs. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now for the Jays, Ernie Clement.
Ernie Clement.
That hit
Yep,
him.
I got him.
And
Take
the
your
leadoff
bait.
man is aboard to start the inning.
Up next for the Blue Jays, right fielder George Springer.
That one fouled off.
Well, these Jays doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. One thing that really stands out is their chase rate. League average is around 30%, but they're at less than 20% right now.
Maybe a 2 ball. 5, 4, 3. And they turn the double play.
As a former player, watching 5-4-3 double plays brings back some adrenaline. It's such an exciting play, and it's always a great reminder of baseball being such a team sport.
Soto, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Well struck, right field, and a base hit. Around first and hustling for second. Here's the throw, and he'll make it to second base with 2 gone.
Up next for the Blue Jays, first baseman Black Guerrero Jr.
Time is called for a mound visit now. Big moment in this game, so they'll talk it over. On the ground to the left.
Foul ball.
And foul ball. Man at second. Nice grab. Fires to first, and that's a nice play to end the inning. All set for the top of the 6th. And stepping in for the Cardinals, Jordan Walker. Check swing on the first pitch. Appeal down to first. Nope, he held back. The 1-0.
You know, these Cards just aren't putting together very many good at-bats in this one. Just one base runner to this point, and it's not exactly early anymore. They've got players in this lineup capable of sparking something, but it just hasn't happened for them yet.
Late with the swing there. Popped up. Guerrero has a beat on it. And there's one down.
Up next for the Cardinals, center fielder Victor Scott II.
I'm impressed by the number of first pitch strikes. He's not afraid of contact. Some guys, they'll nibble just because they don't want to get hit hard. That's not what we're seeing here.
Base hit. So the one-out hit turns the lineup over.
You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive in the center field.
Runner takes off. That's in for a strike. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. On the ground to third. Fires over to Guerrero. 2 away.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Pereira in the box now. Takes strike 1.
Well, this guy on the mound's done a lot better than we would have expected. And the hitters just don't seem to have the right game plan. They're taking too many mistake pitches for called strikes.
Man on second, 2 down. Check swing, and he went. No balls, 2 strikes. Swing and a ball driven pretty well out towards left center. And that is that. Back now in Toronto. Now it's the Toronto. Nick Rapay gets handed the rock out of the pen.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
And the 0-1. Tap foul at the plate. Oh, 2 now. This to third. Leadoff man retired in the 6th.
Up next for the Blue Jays, third baseman Kazuma Okamoto.
That's a bullet, but it goes foul. Oh, 1 down. This one drilled to left. No doubt about it as they add on more. Gone. He flexes his power with that swing, and they tack on to their lead. It's 6-0. 1 down. Dalton Varsho next up for the Blue Jays. There's a swing and a drive. That one back. On the warning track, and hauls it in.
For the Blue Jays, catcher Alejandro Kirk.
That one hammered, but pulled foul. 2 down, base is empty, but 1 run across here in the bottom of the 6th. Swing and a miss, and it's 0-2. Swing and a ball popped in the air. That one gets down for a hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Up next for the Blue Jays, shortstop Andrés Jimenez.
Swing and a miss. Strike one. Comes up empty.
He has a tendency to chase out of the zone, and that slider that's down, that's one of his money pitches to get that swing and miss.
Got him swinging. It's a bit of a blowout now, which gives us a bit more freedom here in the booth.
I'm not sure that's a good thing.
The left-hander on now, Mason Fluharty.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
One of the things, though, that we've seen that is kind of a thread really in every sport, these are the elite players, and so they adjust, and they've done a great job adjusting.
Absolutely, and just you tip your cap to these guys because not an easy adjustment, but they look like they've been doing it their entire lives.
Ball two.
Got him. One gone here.
Up next for the Cardinals, the designated hitter, Alex Burleson.
I can't play around with him here. It's a 6-run lead at this point. Got to attack hitters even if you give up a solo shot.
Fouls one off out of play. Back to our left. Fluharty, 24 years old, and he was a 5th-round pick in 2022. Jimenez. And 2 away to start the 7th. 2 down, bases empty. Mason Wynn getting ready to hit.
Well, as good as things can be, it can be a tough day at the office, even for the skippers. Seeing the offense just sputter, not able to get anything going.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. 2 down, nobody on. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Makes the catch, inning over. Set for the last half of the 7th. And now for the Jays, Ernie Clement.
Ernie Clement.
Ripped, but it curls foul. Swing and a miss as he was late that time. Right through there, got him. One down.
For the Blue Jays, right fielder, George Springer.
And a base hit. And that's a 1-out single.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Juan Soto now.
Ball one.
He's been great in this one. Eye-hand coordination just failed him a little bit right there.
Springer on the run. Swing and a miss. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. Yeah, the 1-2 misses to even the count.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Man at second. Now a pop-up on the infield. And makes the grab. And there's 2 away.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
Vladdy, the next to hit, takes outside. Runner at second, 2 down. Here at the bottom of the 7th.
Sold it really well with the arm speed. Swung underneath it, so a changeup that stayed a little bit more on plane than what he was anticipating.
Swing and a miss as he was out front. Upstairs, ball 2. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. In the air, left field. Bader on the move. And that is that. Back here at Rogers Center, and stepping in for the Cardinals, Harrison.
Now pitching,
Jeremiah Estrada on to pitch here.
Compared to some days, this is a pretty low leverage appearance for him, so he should be fairly free and easy out there. Still have to keep yourself sharp and attack the strike zone. There it was. Oh, here it is. Hit it. He gets a take, gets ahead in the count.
Swings and misses. 0-2 now. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes.
Next for the Cardinals, second baseman J.J. Weatherholt.
Oh, and he hit him.
That ball got it.
Up next for the Cardinals, right fielder Jordan Walker.
So a man at first. Now it's the right fielder, Jordan Walker. Runner on the go. Pitching for a strike. And that's a stolen base, not even close. Runner on the go again. Pitching for a strike. No throw. Safe at third. It's a stolen base. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And there's 2 away.
Up next for the Cardinals, center fielder Victor Scott II.
Way out front for strike 2.
More and more guys are looking to slug regardless of the count. In this situation, we'll keep a close eye on his approach.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. Now it's the Toronto designated hitter. Riley O'Brien takes over on the mound.
And he's got a big-time breaking ball to contend with. Hitters going to have to pick it up early if they're going to have any chance.
Santander checks his swing. Appeal down to third. He went around, according to Carl Dixon. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Up next for the Blue Jays, third baseman Kazuma Okamoto.
Great velocity at 97 at the top of the zone.
That one in there across the letters.
Looked pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away.
Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Coming out of the bullpen and throwing BBs. And now it's Dalton Varsho. He's already homered in this game.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some pitchers.
Two down, nobody on. And they'll do it again. The 0-2. Oh, great stop. Over to first. What a play. Inning over. Back now in Toronto. And here's the St. Louis leadoff. Pitching change here, Jeff Hoffman.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads. It's because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well.
There's your strike, 95 of that one.
Well, he's gotten ahead with 2 pitches down in the zone. He has plenty of options right here. He can go up, he can go away, he can add velocity, he can subtract.
One away.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
In the dirt, and 1-1. One down, base is empty here in the ninth. And that one is lifted in the air. Varsho gets under it. But the left fielder calls him off and makes the catch. 2 down. So it's their last chance in this one. Here comes Bryce Harper. 0 for 3 with 3 strikeouts.
Ball in.
Two down, nobody on. Here at the top of the ninth. They're down to their final strike.
It's had a tough day at the plate. 3 strikeouts already. It's hard not to think negative, but you got to find a way to.
Got him. Ball game. 6-0 is how this one ends. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.